Hello everyone, it is me, Isaac of the Wild, and welcome back to Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Today we have some very special games in store for us. We're going to be doing the treasure roads that I talked about last time. All of them, all at once, the treasure roads, and that's gonna really help us. See, there we go. Thank you, Elfalin. There must be a rare stone in these treasure roads that will help us out. See? So, to begin, we're going to start with the Cutter treasure. Now, these treasure roads, they're little challenges with target times. For example, to get the best result, you have to beat this throw and catch in 1 minute. Now, throw and catch is pretty simple. All you got to do is throw your cutter ability and catch the little gem. And you get lots of leeway time. Unless it's really a big problem, I'd recommend just ignoring these enemies, because you really can just avoid them without having any issues at all. See? Now. Oh, there we go. It's all about getting these little gems. There really isn't all that much trouble with missing a few shots, as long as you get it in the end and head up to the next stand. Now here, I'd recommend especially going for that cannon, because that cannon will really get in your way while you're trying to get these gems. Here we go. And now, just ignore these two guys, jump into your star, and there we go. Rare stone found within the 1 minute, which gives us a few extra star coins. And it helps towards 100%ing the game. Starstone acquired. The next one that we're going for is Fire Treasure. Now, Cutter was a 1-star challenge. This one, Fire Treasure, is also a 1-star. Now, the more stars a level has, the harder it's going to be. Now, Fire Treasure, Fast and Fiery, is pretty simple. All you gotta do, you gotta blow the fire, and get rid of what's blocking it, because that will stop the fire from spreading. Now, something to remember is that by getting in and holding B in the cannon while you have fire ability, will actually make fire go faster. See? Much faster. We have to be holding B. And here's our star gem. A really simple, really fast one, as long as you don't miss a lot. And 45 seconds, we got it in 30. Perfect. These 1-star challenges are pretty easy. Next on our list is Ice Treasure. Freeze and Fling. Freeze and fling skating on ice. This one, also pretty simple. A lot of the time, you're really just running. Now, this is a little thing about this ice ability that I might have not explained before. By mashing B and then holding it, you can pretty much just skip past them all in a little ball of ice. And it's really fast. All you gotta do is slide down every single ramp, but you will slow down and stop moving if you try to slide down on flat surfaces. As you can see, I keep slowing down briefly every single time. You can hold this for a really long time, so it's basically a slippery slide, as long as you don't get hit and you hold the ice power. And under 40 seconds, it's really not that difficult. If you mess it up and you can't beat it in 40 seconds, that's okay. It's perfectly fine. Just give it another try, and you'll pick it up quickly. Another stone acquired. And here we have the bomb treasure road. Triple strike, bowling for switches. It really isn't all that difficult. All you gotta do is really just hit the switches with bombs. Sometimes you'll miss, but you can always just try again. With this one, I'd recommend walking into the middle and hitting them sort of like on an angle outwards. That way, you're right next to the portal when you finish hitting them. This one, I'd recommend always shooting 2 bombs, just so you can get rid of those bad guys, get them out of the way. Here, walk between the spikes and do the same thing, sort of shooting in an angled shape outside those slopes. It's just easier than hitting them with the slopes themselves because you can avoid the spiky balls. And that's how you do it. 28 seconds, you're beating the target time. Next up is Vending Mouth Treasure. 2 stars this time, so it's a little more difficult. It only goes on for 1 minute and 20 seconds. That's the target time. Like, it goes on longer, but that's the target time. You want to beat it within 1 minute and 20 seconds. This one actually is pretty easy. All you're going to do is immediately grab your vending machine and bam! Your soda pops, because the game gives you so many that you really can bam these things. And not have to worry at all. Now here, make sure to hit every single button, including this one. Don't hit that one last. You're not going to get any help. Instead, hit them just whenever order you can, because that little platform appears for you to make life a lot easier. And here we are. We've gotten the rare stone. And we did it with plenty of time to spare. Now this is Ranger Challenge. This one, you've really got to utilize aiming and firing. Don't just fire for the sake of it. You actually got to hold the button and aim. Now the level sort of moves you, so you don't have to worry about that. So it just makes your life a little bit easier. Just make sure you don't miss, otherwise it will reduce your time, which it probably will for mine too. There we go. Now at the very end, don't even worry about shooting, just run past these guys and grab your star. And there we go. And we saved good 13 minutes from the target time. Easy. And this is Conemouth Treasure. This one is much more difficult. It uses 3 stars and it has a target time of 45 seconds. This one, the first thing to know about it is that you can down spike, which is the specific ability for Conemouth, while on top of a water spout. As you can see here, I'm spiking immediately as I get out, as if I'm spiking from the water spout itself. As you can see with these guys, it's important to not really care about enemies. However, sometimes, like these ones, you're going to actually have to attack your enemies. You're going to really want to rush through. Don't take any time at all, because you need to beat it in 45 seconds, and it's a lot harder. As you can see here, we cleared the time, and I definitely did not suffer many tries to get the gem. Already got it accidentally and then didn't beat the best time. Don't worry about it, completely fine. Now, that is every single treasure road for the natural plains. There's some things I've got to show you in Waddle Tea Town. Now, I've already done the tutorial for this because it forced me to last time and I didn't record it. Sorry about that. Hello, Bandana Waddle Dee. If you want a second player to join you, just call me anytime through the pause menu, and I'll rush over. Thank you, Bandana D. Over here is the weapon shop. Now, I've briefly gone over this before. However, now I can give you a proper tutorial. This is our lovely main, the weapon shop Waddle Dee. What was my voice from? Did you know you can inhale each of these abilities right off there? Counter would be... Yeah, his voice will probably change. Now, the weapon shop, as I explained last time, can get you all sorts of abilities. Like this ranger ability that I used last time. It can get you any ability that you've gotten before. And to the right of this room is Mr. Sandbag. A place where you can train and fight and test out your copy abilities. Now, you can actually upgrade your abilities. As you can see, this ability right here is no longer regular fire. It's actually volcano fire, and it increases, for this one, increases rapid fire and power. If you go over here, you can see that we've got a little arrow next to this. This means that it's upgradable. Now, you need to collect blueprints for this. Where we'll get those, you'll find out. For now, here we have the Chakram Cutter blueprint, the upgrade for regular cutter. What we need for this is 2 gems and 500 star points. Now, if we click evolve, it'll take our money, take our gems, and our lovely little workshop over here will start working on a power upgrade. The cutter ability has evolved into Chakram Cutter. Now, with these upgrades, as you can see, we've got 2 brand new powers for this, which is faster, more powerful, and we can hold it. We can make it charge up and do more damage for us. This is crucial, so whenever you get a blueprint, you're gonna want to bring it here to get it upgraded. That's what those star coins. Now that is all that I've got to show you today. Should be this has been a little bit of a shorter video, less done, but I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you found it helpful. I'll be uploading in a few days, and you'll see a whole new world, a whole new adventure in Kirby. Thank you everyone, and have a good time.